I have been dreading part 5 of how I teach Mahjong to beginners because it's about scoring. And it's like the boringest part of the game. Like, does anyone really like having to do accounting after they've played a game? And like, I'm not just talking about Mahjong, but like any game. Are you out there? Do you like that? Like, I guess some people must like it, because why else do games have such like long calculations at the end of the game? Even some of my favorite games like Cascadia. It's like, I don't want to do my taxes. I just want to play games. But anyway, I can't avoid it because it's part of Mahjong, and so it has to be in the series, because otherwise, if you're watching this and you're playing along, then when the game ends, you won't know what to do. Okay, it won't let me make myself smaller, so I'm just going to dive out of screen. But, so, scoring. The person who gets Mahjong, they get 20 points immediately. And then there are bonus points for, I'm going to reference my sheet, for how they won. So if the last tile that they pulled that made them win, they got from the wall, 2 points. If the last tile they got was also the thing that completed a run, so it's like the 2 in a 1, 2, 3, 2 extra points. If the last tile that they pulled completed their pair, 2 points. If their Mahjong wasn't actually 3 sets in a pair, but it was 7 pairs, which is possible, and also really hard, and I've never done it, they get 4 bonus points. If their Mahjong had a flush, so like all the same suit, they get 4 bonus points. If they had a pure straight, so that's like all the same suit, numbers 1 through 9, 6 bonus points. And if they had all honors, so like all dragons and soap and wins, 10 bonus points. That's just for the person who got Mahjong. No one else gets to have those. Now let's calculate everything else. The person who got Mahjong gets to calculate these 2, and even if you didn't get Mahjong, you still get to have some points. Some people play that only the Mahjong person gets points. That's not how my group plays. Okay. So you basically get different points based on, were the tiles like shown to the table at some point, right? Like revealed, or were they still in your hand? So if you had 3 of a kind and they were of the numbers 2 to 8, so like 2, 2, 2, and everyone saw them because you had to play it, you had to reveal your hand, 2 bonus points, or 2 points. If they were still in your hand, 4 points. If the numbers, though, were like 3 1s or 3 9s, or it was north, 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 or something like that, like one of the winds, or it was dragons, so like 3 red dragons, 4 points if you revealed it, 8 points if you concealed it. Or if they were 4 of a kind, so same structure, if you had 4 2s, for example, or 4 8s, and you showed it to the group during gameplay, 8 points. If it was still in your hand, 16 points. If it was a 1 of 9, or wind, or dragons, or soap, and it was revealed, 16 points. If it was still in your hand, 32 points. And there are more. There's more. If you had a pair of dragons in your hand, 2 points for every pair of dragons. 2 points for the wind that you are sitting at. So if you're sitting at east, you have 2 easts in your hand, 2 points. Same if you had 2 wests in your hand, 2 points for those. Or there's a thing called double wind, which means you have your wind plus the prevailing wind. So if I was sitting at east, I would get 4 points for having an east and a west. Then flowers. So if you're playing with flowers and seasons, you get 4 points for each flower and each season that matches your position. So if I think east, the number 1 tile is what there's like a 1 flower and a 1 season. You would get 4 points if you had either of those. Or if you had both of them, I guess you get 8 points. And then, I don't know if this is like just unique to us, but we have a rule that if you got news, so NEWS, you get 8 points. I know that this is nowhere near how things are scored when you're playing Hong Kong Mahjong. I still have not figured out. I need someone to guide me. So if you know how to do that and you know fans and hand limits, I am happy to learn. But this is how my group plays it, and then this whole sheet thing is on my website if you want to download it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, bye.